Imagine a place 15 minutes from both elegant Estepona and royal favorite Sotogrande, half an hour from the luxury capital Marbella and also British Gibraltar. Now imagine everything half the price. But you still get the great beaches, golf courses and superb marina. Welcome to Manilva, Costa del Sol's next big thing.
Welcome to Manilva, the up-and-coming gem of Costa del Sol. Behind me, you can see the western side of Costa del Sol. You can see Marbella, Estepona, Casares Costa, which is our top favorite, and now we see Manilva. Manilva is like the little brother of Estepona. And Estepona is getting a lot of attention with lots of events, lots of people visiting, lots of people moving to Estepona with amazing developments. But Manilva is sitting right next to it and it's getting a lot of attention too. In the past, Manilva was forgotten because, let's be honest, it's not as pretty as Estepona, but things are changing. Manilva has a lot to offer, from amazing beaches, amazing town squares, for amazing La Duquesa, which is like the little brother of Puerto, a bit more down to earth on a smaller scale. But stay tuned, because today we're going to show you why you should keep Manilva top on your list.
Manilva can be divided into three areas: the coastal Manilva, the town centre and the beautiful Port La Duquesa. We're going to walk all the way to the other end of the promenade and then we're going to make our way to the town of Manilva up in the hills. After that we will come back to the busy La Duquesa to have a lovely dinner. Come on. The first thing you will notice on the promenade is that these beautiful restaurants, these are called chiringuitos. In Spain, they are all over the coast throughout Spain. Here, people come over, especially in the afternoon, to have their lunch, and the most popular one is the grilled fish. I can see some fish on the espetos, it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, on the espetos being grilled right now. And it's a lovely way to eat a healthy meal, enjoy the beach, then go back on the sea.
We are now entering the part of the promenade that has a lot of bars and restaurants. And in my opinion, bars and restaurants here are a lot cheaper than other parts of Costa del Sol like Marbella, Fuengirola, Benalmádena. There are lots of options as well. And I think this is a beautiful part of the town for you to enjoy a lovely meal before you go to the beach with your friends and family. And I also think it's a lovely, quiet vibe here. When you go to other places, especially to Marbella, Fuengirola, it's very busy and packed, especially in peak season. But right now, we're in July, and it doesn't feel that packed, it doesn't feel that busy. Everybody's at the beach now, or even having lunch, or having a siesta in their homes. Later on, when it cools down a little bit, this promenade will get a little bit busier, but not as busy as it gets in other places. And this is another example of what I was saying that earlier on. €5.50 a day for your hammock. From Estepona onwards towards Gibraltar, it's not as built up. When you go to places like Fuengirola and Benalmádena and you go to the promenade, it's just tower blocks upon tower blocks. In here, it feels a bit more flat.
Okay, now today I'm taking the responsibility for checking the beaches. So I'm the beach inspector today, come on. First thing first, the sand. The color of the sand is not that great, but it's fine enough. It's got some little bit stones, but nothing major. So in that aspect, I will give it 7. In terms of the water, today is not the best day to judge the water all along Costa del Sol, not just here, because the sea is very rough. Majority of the beach does not have many stones, so you walk in, it's still sandy. So in that aspect, I'll give it an 8 to the water. Finally, the views. How many places where you can sit down on the beach and enjoy the whole view of La Concha mountain over there, Marbella, Estepona. This is just superb. You have chiringuitos, you have shopping behind me, you have hammocks, and also you can hire paddle boats to go in the water and enjoy a lovely day.
From the start of the promenade, you can easily walk to La Duquesa in about 30 minutes. From this point, it's about 20-minute walk. And it's a lovely walk because you see lots of vibe, you see lots of restaurants, people at the beach. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna walk all the way to La Duquesa and show it to you all.
This is the more lively part of the promenade because you come down from the town center, Las Sabinillas. There's a supermarket there as well. This is the main avenue that comes into the beach, and that's where everybody comes first. And also, this is my favorite part as well because it has lots of shade. Look at that, come with me. This is heaven for me. And this little strip, when we walk in now, is going to be where all the cool bars are, which is like a student bar with great prices and great vibe. Look at the prices, $4.95, so cheap. Oh, that's actually live music going on. So if you're in Costa del Sol and thinking about I feel like I want to go to the nature, enjoy the beach with the nature where it's not many buildings or it's not built up. Costa del Duquesa is the place where it's completely wild and natural. It's more residential and also there are some government buildings in between. So don't worry about that. It's not the end of the promenade, it still carries on and the vibe changes straight after that. About 5 minutes from here, we will start to see La Duquesa and it will be a completely different vibe. So you must be wondering who actually lives in Manilva, what kind of people are here. Traditionally, it's not the most gentrified area, but things are changing now. At the moment, what I would say is that, especially in this area where we're going in now, obviously local Spaniards and Brits, there are lots of Brits in the Manilva area and also quite a few Moroccans as well. Things are changing all over Manilva. If you go a little bit further up to La Churreya, I think it's called, over there are some amazing developments already been built. We visited one of them in our Costa del Sol video. You should check that out in the link below. And the amazing views from there, they were just superb. One of the most beautiful views from the apartments we've seen. So Manilva is not there yet, but things are changing very fast here. Look at this, this is beautiful. People sitting in their balconies, but this area is generally not very lived in. It's mainly holiday lets over here. We have considered living here, but because of the constant holiday feeling, we're not considering La Duquesa port.
And now we are entering Puerto La Duquesa. Puerto La Duquesa is the marina of Manilva, and here you will see lots of restaurants, lots of bars. Right now, 5 o'clock is a bit quiet because people, again, are either at the beach or having a siesta at home, or even getting ready to go out soon to have merienda. La Duquesa gets really busy on a Saturday, like it's today, especially for dinner. We're gonna explore it now during the day because I want to show you all the yachts, all the boats, the color of the water, but I wanna then show you the difference when you come here for dinner. It completely changes. On the other side of the marina, there is another beautiful beach, and just next to that beach is the castle. This is where we're going right now.
After the La Duquesa port, you come to this lovely walkway. Here, this side of the beach is slightly quieter than the other side. If you're looking for a little beachside bungalow, like a little house where you can come, enjoy the holiday right in front of the beach, this is the perfect place because the prices here are much lower. And now we have reached the lovely castle of Manilva. But right opposite, it looks like it is a pueblo, like a village of Manilva. We have actually never been on that side. Every time we have come here, we've gone straight into the castle. But today we're gonna check out. It's got typical Spanish vibes and it's on the beach. And if you want to get into the like hustle and bustle, La Duquesa is 5 minutes walk away, not even 5 minutes. That changes the scenery. Look at that. That's another beach. It's quite busy, this one. More chiringuitos, more housing. This side, I think, is more modern side of Manilva. Wow, look at that. This is more Spanish, typical Spanish beach here. The beach is quite flat here. All the way down you can see it's natural and it's quite flat. Look at them, people dancing, enjoying themselves. It's lovely atmosphere. It's reminding me of the beaches or the vibe in the beaches of Cadiz. This is like a typical Spanish fishing village so far, because a lot of towns, the Estepona and Marbella even, they were all fishing villages like this one before, and look what they become now over time. I wonder how long this is gonna stay like this before they build super luxury apartments here as well. But look at the atmosphere. I'm loving this side of the Manilva because everybody's just enjoying themselves. No worry, nothing like pretentious, absolutely pure enjoyment. Okay, now we're entering the castle, but right opposite the castle you have some ruins of the prehistoric times. Wow, straight away I feel like I'm being transported back in the time. It's a lovely castle, and one of the best things about this place is that it's right opposite the beach and it's completely free of charge. You can literally just walk in like we just did. And when you come up here, you have the lovely Mediterranean Sea. Wow. Now the question is that, would we live here in Manilva? Quite a few times we've come here and contemplated the same question, that prices are so nice, so reasonable and so amazing that you can actually afford a beachfront apartment here. The thing that put us off is mainly when we go to the A7, it's quite commercial over there and it kind of puts us off. But then there are lots of new developments coming up, especially up in the hills. No matter what you think about Manilva, but when you see the property prices, that's when you realize and start thinking, should I actually consider this seriously? Look at this. Have you heard of semi-detached house, 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, 291,000 euros? We're not talking about some shabby old building. This is like a proper house and it looks like a nice development as well, and it says it's on the coast as well. Wow, you won't find this anywhere on Costa del Sol. Okay, this is Las Sabanías, and this is where Manilva loses its points. It's right on the A7, and as you can see, it's quite commercial. Although on the back streets, you do have some decent accommodation as well, decent housing, but it's overall it's got very commercial feeling. On the plus side, you have lots of shops available, and you have lots of restaurants. It doesn't look as gentrified, it doesn't look as posh over here. Now, how's this for a view? You can see the Mediterranean Sea, and I can see actually the boat in there. And on this side, wow, this is just mind-blowing. If you think I found you perfect location, a perfect whitewash village, 5 minutes drive from the coast, don't get too excited yet. Although this town has amazing views all around. Look at that mountain, the Estepona mountain, Sierra Bermeja, right in front of you. Town itself does not have many facilities here. You have to go down to the coast, and for that you need a car as well. And also the housing stock itself is not great here. We can see already some abandoned buildings. The town center itself needs a bit updating. It needs TLC. With little investment, this town can be one of the most beautiful because the views are amazing and the location is superb.
It looks like there is a concert at the end of the street. Obviously not right now, but it looks like it's either happened or it's happening tonight.
At the end of the high street, you will come to this cute little corner where you have some fountains. So Manilva town center, it's not very big. It's a small town, and the high street itself is not very busy. There are a couple of shops and a couple of restaurants. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna explore some little side streets inside the town and see what we can find over there. Come on. It's a very typical whitewashed Spanish village, and the only difference is that when you go to places like Mijas, Benahavis and Estepona as well, they are quite well looked after. There are flower pots everywhere. We do have some flower pots here, but they're not being very well looked after. They're empty at the moment. Today they have a festival of Santa Ana, and it's not a feria itself, but still people are dressing up in their traditional dresses. If I were to be honest, the first time we came to Manilva, we were really put off by the town center, and I'm not sure why, but the first time we came here, we were like, we're not gonna live here. But this time around, I'm seeing it from a different eye. I'm seeing potential. I'm seeing that it's not so far away from the coast and the prices are quite low. Then why not, if you can get down to the coast in 5 minutes, if you can get to Puerto in less than half an hour. And I think this is the Santa Ana church because there's lots of people in there. We're gonna walk right into them. So let's see. Lovely atmosphere. It's like you walked into a village fair. Randomly, literally randomly.
We asked the locals, and in about 10 minutes, a procession is going to leave the church, and it's going to go all the way up to the main street. They're going to be playing coplas and flamenco and Spanish music until midnight. The celebration will continue after midnight with more commercial music, more international music, until the early hours of the morning. Manilva tonight is on party. The celebrations are just starting, but we need to go, sadly, because we need to go to Manilva, la Duquesa, to have dinner there and show you the vibe over there. Of course, the vibe is going to be a lot better here, but we want to show you la Duquesa at night. But we didn't want to go before saying that today in Manilva Pueblo, or Manilva town, has actually opened our eyes. I don't know, it's because it's all the commotion, everybody's happy and all the colors, all the lovely dresses. But today we are seeing Manilva with different eyes. And I think I understand now why. Manilva doesn't want to become Estepona. Manilva doesn't want to become Marbella. Manilva wants to retain its identity. And I think that's beautiful. And I think now Manilva is going back on top of the list for me because it's a beautiful town. Yes, it needs a bit of updating, a bit of TLC, but still it's a very charming town with a lovely history, a lovely tradition. If you were not convinced already, look at these views and sunset. This is just magical.
Welcome back to La Duquesa. It's just after 9:30 p.m. and the port is coming to life. It's full of people. People are looking for tables. Let's see if we can find a table. Oh my God, it's packed. Just remember, at the back of the port as well, you have many more options. In many ways, it reminds me of a UK high street or UK night out kind of feeling as well, because you have live music, karaoke going on, you have pubs and kebab shops. Very busy. Way too many options. There are quite a few people waiting here, so I doubt we're gonna find table here.
Should we have a look at the menu?
Okay, we sat down at the Chinese restaurant and it's got a lovely vibe. Lots of people walking behind me and there's live music going on there. And we're sitting on the terrace, which means it's quite fresh here. Inside was very hot, we refused to sit there. Me and Julian, we both have ordered starter chicken corn soup, and after that I'm going for the safe option, sweet and sour chicken with egg fried rice. Julian's gone for almond chicken with rice. So we're waiting for the food. The atmosphere is absolutely lovely and can't wait, we're hungry. Okay, we just finished our meal. It was 50 euros and taste-wise it was typical Chinese food that you get in Europe. Not a big fan myself, but Julian liked it, and would I come back? Probably I would come back and order something else. But overall, I enjoyed the meal because the vibe was good and there were just like lots of people around. It felt like festive atmosphere there.
It's 11 o'clock and the restaurants are still packed. It's a lovely atmosphere here in Manilva. I really like it here. And after now we go to Puerto because we want to see rows of restaurants, and lots of people, bars, pubs, and actually, I think this is better than Puerto Banús. Puerto Banús is a bit pretentious, and when you go there, people are not really having a good time because they want to look very good. But here, you just be yourself and just enjoy the night. The promenade here in Manilva is very busy. It reminds us a little bit of all the promenades in Costa del Sol or even in Cádiz province. Everybody has a nice meal and then they go for an ice cream to refresh themselves and enjoy the walk, digesting the food.
The first time we came to Manilva, we liked it, but we're not 100% convinced back then. But now, coming for the second time, making a video about it, going around all those places, we are absolutely loving it and seriously considering if we should make investment in Manilva, because it does have a potential, the prices are right, and the future looks bright. Until next week, we will see you from another great location from Andalusia. Hasta luego!